My circle tighter than it ever been. I ain't letting nobody in my business like that. For real. The only ones is me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be. Good morning. This is the Me, Myself, and God Daily Devotional Podcast. And today we will be studying in Genesis 4, looking at the descendants of Cain. Now, this is a time when it would seem that man was evolving and thriving. But when your foundation is not rooted in God, then it will always end up on the battlefield against God. Like here it says, there was a person named Jubal, who was the first of those who raised livestock and then live in tents. And then Jubal, the first of all who play the harp and flute. And then it was Tubal Cain. He became an expert in forging tools of bronze and iron. So it would seem like man is evolving, man is thriving. And then as you go on to Genesis 4, verse 23, you see here that it says, I have killed a man who attacked me, a young man who wounded me. If someone who kills Cain is punished 7 times, then the one who kills me will be punished 77 times. We were all created to do great things. They were the first to do things. They were growing, they were expanding, they were learning skills. So, yes, we were all created to do great things. But we have to realize that no matter how great you think you are, without God, the outcome is the same. It's chaos. You know, your efforts are in vain if you misplace your faith in worldly things, material things, and you will realize that you have lost when the results come in. The only true victory is with God, living according to his will, inviting his plan into your life, and carrying out your purpose. That is where the victory is, the only victory. Everything else is smoke and mirrors. Just efforts that are in vain until you realize that you have lost. All right? So let's get it right and let's keep it right. Have a wonderful day. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with.
This is Radio FORREAL. Welcome to the good vibes.
Fit in to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in a bank. I'm doing me, and no, I don't care what you think. This is Radio FORREAL, sponsored by InvestTV.club. That is InvestTV.club. And this is the better Playz for real, where profiting every day is the goal. And that's what we gonna do. I'm your host, Daddy Chief. Hey, Wemby almost smoked our Spurs bet last night. Getting that dumb ejection that he got. I'm happy he stood up for himself, but you know, he got to be smarter than that when the big money is on the line. Could have took a 3-1 lead in the series, basically securing the win. But yeah, you got to keep your mind right in those situations. But we made some live bets that kept us profitable, so I ain't mad at them. Real. And today we got 2 games. We're gonna keep it on track. We're gonna stay profitable. First game today, we have the Pistons at the Cavaliers. Cavaliers at home trying to tie the series up 2-2. So they're gonna get active. But there's one person on the Pistons side that, he do what he do. Every time he get it, the ball going up. That's Duncan Robinson. I got him over 9.5 points. That's the only Pistons player I'm a go with today. I might live bet Cade Cunningham when I see how he playing. If he only got 8 points at halftime and they got his number to get to 25, he probably gonna do that because that's what he's been doing. So I'm a live bet Cade Cunningham. But to know what I'm gonna do for sure, you got to go over to the Patreon and become a part of the community, part of the family over there at the FORREAL family, because that's where we post all of our plays, live bets for baseball and all those things. Link will be in the comments under this video. All right, so Duncan Robinson over 9.5 points. Then on the Cavs side, we're gonna take Jared Allen over 9.5 points. He's figured it out. He wasn't scoring that much in the first series, but hey, in this series, he figured it out. He the biggest person on the court, so he can score. So we got him over 9.5 points. And we got Donovan Mitchell over 8.5 rebounds and assists. He stepped it up. He realized he got to be the guy. He can't count on Harden or Mobley and nobody else. It's all on him. So he out there getting his rebounds and he finding them open shooters to get his assists. And a couple of his assists every game lately been going to Jared Allen. So these pretty much correlate and go together. So our picks for the first game, Duncan Robinson over 9.5 points, Jared Allen over 9.5 points, and Donovan Mitchell over 8.5 rebounds and assists. You can go ahead and put that ticket in. Then for the Lakers versus the Thunder, they're in LA tonight, and it's probably going to be the sweep tonight. It's sad to see what Lakers are putting out on the court against the Thunder. Shai Gill's not even playing hard. Jalen Williams, the second best player on the team, he's not even playing. I don't even think he hurt. I think he just like he don't even feel like they need him to beat the Lakers. Like it's a shame that the Lakers aren't getting more respect. But you got to demand respect to get respect, and they're not doing that with the way they're playing. But it's one player on their team that is doing his thing. That's Rui Hachimura, my Japanese brother. I'm taking him for over 2.5 threes. That's the only play I'm taking in this game. I don't want nothing to do with nobody else. I'm taking Rui to get 3 threes, 3 or more. So Hachimura over 2.5 threes. Only play I'm taking in the Thunder at the Lakers. Go ahead and cash that. I believe all these bets are going to cash today. I think we're going to go 4-0 on the day. But my shipping play, guaranteed play of the day, I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell over 8.5 rebounds and assists. He knows what time it is. He had 10 rebounds in the last game. He could get this in just rebounds alone. But if he get 3-4 assists, this is golden. You know what I mean? And I believe he'll do that. That's our shipping play of the day. Hey, more profits every day. So I'll see you tomorrow for more profits because it's every day. Peace.
Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in the bank.
I'm doing me, and no, I don't care what you think.